let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? I'm just kidding. Um, Hi. That song
Welcome.
was on my
Hi.
brain. I saw a TikTok and somebody was like, you or what did you say? Like, you think you're old. I'm like orange Rugrats tape old.
I sent you that reel yesterday, but that's okay.
I
Yeah.
see, this is the thing. You sent me the reel, but I saw the TikTok like
Yeah, 2 years ago. I get it.
or a bit.
I get it.
Anyways, but that's a vibe I'm in right now. Is like, yes, so if anybody recalls Rugrats when they go to Paris, more specifically, is when that song came out. And you know me, my
Yeah.
toxic trait is what was that year? Also, hello everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Well, we had both of the Rugrats VHS movies. Not only did we see them live in theater first, where a live version, or not a live version, what are they called? Those big costumes? What are they
Oh
called?
yeah, the I don't know.
Like mascot costumes. There was one
Yeah.
of Becky and Tommy at the Capitol Theater downtown in Saskatoon when it
The
used to be where it was.
Capitol. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My God, long time ago. It came
Classic.
out in 2000.
Wow.
That's the Paris one.
I can't even watch the Paris one.
No, because I
No.
cry. Because I
Oh,
cry.
can't do it. When Chucky's what his mom thing and there's like this really sad song. Ball.
It's so sad. And that's like, and that's how it opens as well. Okay,
I
the first
know.
Rugrats movie came out in 1998, and the second
Okay.
one, or Rugrats in Paris,
Yeah.
was 2000.
I do out of both of them, I do like both for different reasons, but I Rugrats in Paris is probably my favorite.
That's the best one. It's
Yeah.
superior. It's kind of like the Shrek and Shrek 2.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about the rest of the series. Shrek 2
Yeah.
outpowers, outstages Shrek 1. Even though the baseline, Shrek
Yeah.
sets the baseline, Shrek
Yeah.
2 is a better movie. It is more
Yeah.
entertaining.
3 and 4 were just like, ugh.
Ooh. No, actually, I love them both. I would.
I
I
don't like number 4. 4 was like,
What
but they're
happens in
cool
number
with the
four?
different ones. They have the triplets, and then that's when they're having that's when the do the roar.
Good
Um,
roar. Oh yeah, that's right.
the
That's with
party
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
he wishes them away or whatever the case is. It's just not my favorite.
yeah,
Second is my favorite. I could watch that probably every day.
yeah. Very, yeah. I could definitely.
Rugrats in Paris only when I need a good cry.
Honestly, like I haven't watched it in forever, but like I'm good because I'm like, yeah, it's so hard, especially when you have children, and even as you like mature. I cried then when it came out.
I didn't know if I cried then. I just remember being like, oh, that's sad. And then when I had Harrison, I was like, oh, oh, I don't like this.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't
Yeah.
like this.
There's
I know.
definitely certain movies now that I'm like, well, I guess I'm never watching that again because I'm not fucking crying. I don't want to put myself through that. And
Yeah,
yes, guys, I'm eating again because
you're pregnant. It's
I
fine.
ate. Otherwise, I'm gonna be barfy.
Nauseous.
I don't want to barf on camera.
Mhm. Yeah. And although this doesn't matter, this is more for me. I was like, let me just confirm that Who Let the Dogs Out by Baha Men actually came out in 2000, and it did. So it premiered in the movie. I'm gonna put money on that.
Premiered in the
Um,
movie. Can you imagine?
premiered, premiered in the Rugrats movie. Yeah,
That's the highlight of their career.
literally. You know what? But people who like looked for that song also searched for the peanut butter jelly song.
Oh, so good.
Peanut butter jelly.
That's the
Um,
E-bomb world. E-bomb's
yeah,
world.
Heat Bomb's World. Yeah. The other ones don't really apply because the other one is like, what does the fox say? But that's like way later.
Yeah,
But
that's like not even how old is Bodie?
old enough. I have no
The
idea.
reason I know is because of Bodie, because
Age,
he used to
age,
love that song all the time. So
yeah,
like maybe 6, 7 years ago.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, so that's that.
Anyways,
That's my
we're
song
excited
choice for the
today.
day.
Yeah, we're
Um,
excited for today because we are doing some questions. So this will be part one of part two, as we've got lots of questions to go through. So we wanted to make sure
mhm.
we have enough energy for both, and then you guys could get clear, um, yeah, clear answers to your questions
Yeah.
that you've submitted. So thank you so much again for doing
Thank
that.
you. So good. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. Brittany, that like the people who direct message us on Instagram, like they send us their questions and we see it's a question, but we don't read it until we do it. So that's why
Yeah.
it's marked as unread or
Mhm.
like we haven't replied. I think I'll reply just saying like you're once we do it, but like
Yeah.
literally we want fresh eyes. We're not reading anything until now. So
No. Same
yeah,
thing with we get emails that somebody has submitted a question anonymously.
yeah,
We know that they're there, but we haven't actually read the questions at all
no.
until
Yeah.
we get in this.
It's a live read, exactly. Yeah. So even though it's like a pre-recorded, it's still live for us. So
Yeah.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Last week's episode, there was some goof. I don't know what the heck happened there. It like
Oh,
submitted the same episode as prior. So my Let It Go episode was
oh,
uploaded twice. Anyways, doesn't matter. YouTube was
oh, good.
correct. That was fine. So I did resubmit that. Everything is up there now and everything is good. And then I did post that reel
Oh,
of the pictures. Look at me posting stuff.
you did
And did
great.
you notice my little GIF that I posted with the enter for the podcast reading or whatever? I did some things. I know how to
Hmm.
do things.
I noticed you were on the ball. And I also love how Anthony commented saying about the episode and then talking about how we talked about donuts. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot
Like, did we? I know we
we
did. We talked
sidestepped
about
about
donuts.
donuts for a while.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, like, wait, we didn't talk about donuts because it was goofed on the podcast. I was like, nah, he watched it on YouTube. So yeah. So happy days. Anyways, no, I was glad that got his like blessing. It was
Yeah.
beautiful, sis. I was like, thanks, buddy. Anyways,
Well, and it's good because, yeah, because I think what you guys do is super cool. And
yeah, it was
I feel like I have a million questions. So it's like, oh, it's the UK versions of Ghost Adventures. I
yeah.
need to know all.
No, it's so good. It is so good. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm having an issue with my compute. So bear
Oh,
with me one momento. Don't even
no
know. Don't even know.
problem.
Maybe
I
that's it.
decided to not mess around with any new decks today. I just wanted to go back to my old trusty, my Archangel Power Tarot deck. And then I was just telling Jessica that one deck flew out of my cabinet when I was grabbing this one. So I was like, clearly there's a message for someone in there too. So messages
Yeah.
from the mermaids at some point.
Exactly. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, no, for sure. You should definitely do that. Okay. Well, I guess like I don't have any other news. Do you have any like housekeeping? I
Hmm.
don't know. We're winding
Um,
down our season, guys. So we're like, what are we doing next? I don't know.
yeah,
Um,
honestly. I did well, I know that we just for this episode, we just passed that full moon, the spring one, the
mhm.
like the pink full moon.
It's
So that
beautiful, wasn't it?
was like a whole bunch. I didn't even see it to be honest. I
Oh,
was
it
sleeping.
wasn't pink. Let me
Oh,
be clear on that. It wasn't pink. People sometimes like, I mean, I guess for most people it's not pink. I think in some places of the world it can resemble a pinkier shade, but that
oh.
pink is like just supposed to be like a spring resemblance, if that makes sense. So just sorry to cut you off there, but it was big. She was Brett. It was nice.
Hmm.
But
I
had
could
a
definitely
corona.
feel it from the energy that was around it though. Holy fuck.
Oh my God. This I like I've been riding the wave of all of this shit and my own personal life as well as like the people around me. I'm like, this is fine. Everybody's just like out of sorts right now. So
Yeah,
all you do
honestly.
is we just hold on. That's it.
Hmm. But it's good. Like it was definitely been like a good clearing time.
Mhm,
Feel like yeah, lots of releasing. I feel like I need to put into practice as Jessica and I are recording this. We're recording this on a Tuesday, and I
mhm,
have my one candle from Hecate's from Mr. Jason and his
mhm.
daughter's Tori. And Tori made a candle for like the ritual tower for like magical workings and power and stuff like that. And it's
That's so
best burned on Tuesday. So I'm gonna burn it today because I need to get my shit in gear
yeah,
because
girl.
it's coming in hot sometime. And I
Mhm.
haven't washed the 10 boxes of clothes that I have for her.
Yeah, that's,
Like,
I mean, to be
it's
fair,
gonna
you
bring
won't need them right away. And like, it's
no, but
fine if like,
it brings me joy though.
oh,
It brings me joy
totally.
to
Oh
organize.
God.
I'm just like, oh,
It's
I
nice
can't
to
wait.
know, but like, I think, I mean, you're a seasoned mother now. It's
I know.
like, just because the room's not ready doesn't mean your guest isn't going to stay at your house. Do you know
Oh
what I
yeah, well
mean?
that's the thing. Yeah, she's not even going to be in
Oh,
that room. That's
yeah,
that's that's totally okay.
exactly.
Just funny, but I just want to make sure that she has clothes for like the first week,
Oh, totally. Just like that first,
or
yeah.
a coming home outfit that I know is probably in that box,
Oh my God.
but
Yeah.
I haven't. So I'm so excited. But you know when you get, I'm not sure if anyone else gets this way. I'm sure they do, where you get frozen because you're so excited, but you're frozen because you're like you don't know where you want to start first, but you have a bunch of things to do and it's all
Yeah.
exciting, but you're like, I'm stuck. So I'm just gonna go lay in bed for 3 days. And you're like, oh, I'll just do
Literally. I know it's like there's so much to do and I don't know where to start, so I can't start.
so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
I'm just
any
not
of
going to do it. It sounds
it.
like it's impossible.
Mhm.
Don't know where to start? Yeah.
I also don't want anyone's help because I'm so excited to do it.
I know, but
It's a
help is
journey.
good. Help is fine. Help is part of this community. Or what do they call
Mhm.
it? A village.
Mhm.
Like it's okay. Anyways,
I know. I haven't decided what I want to have help with yet.
I know, but isn't that Brittany? I know that's like that's the whole thing is like the control. Like what can you maintain control of and what can
Mhm.
you give the reins up a little. I mean, and I'm not saying this to you. I'm saying this like in general. It's
Mhm.
like I've had to remind myself of like there's just things that I cannot control.
Mhm.
And I know that like the let them theory is really popular right now, and I totally, absolutely get it. Like, yes. But that is part of it is like I just like what can I physically control? I can control the way I react to the things that are happening. I can
Yeah.
control what what I put my body into and the situations I put myself into and things, you know what I mean? That's all I can control.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's it.
shit's just gonna keep hitting the fan if that's, and that might just be the way it is right now. But
Yeah.
mm,
One super random positive that has just started happening in the last couple of weeks, not even couple of weeks, days,
yeah.
is because Harrison is just he's so fucking cute and he does these cute things all the time that like he's almost surprises me every day where I'm like, oh, now he does this. Okay.
Yeah.
So like we co-sleep because for some reason he hates his room right now, which is fun for everybody. So whatever. Anyways, we'll be he'll be like literally like on his way to sleep, like because he'll fall asleep on
Mhm.
his own. I don't have to do anything. I'll just sit here and play phone, a game on my phone, and he'll just like go to sleep. But what he does to soothe himself is he starts drawing on my shoulder or my arm, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall asleep now. Like this is so nice. And then he'll do the same thing in the morning because in the morning if he wakes up. He wants to stay in bed. He just wants to watch a show in bed, like a movie or whatever, while I
Yeah.
still sleep. Thank God he doesn't leave
Yeah.
the bed. And so he'll be sitting there beside me watching the show, but he'll also start drawing on my back again, where I'm like, oh, this is so
That's so
nice.
nice. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet, honestly. That is
And I
so
don't
nice.
know, I must draw on him often. I must. Like
Yeah.
I don't know where else he
He's
picked it
soothed
up.
by it, right?
But I
I mean,
just
come
love it.
on.
And just like every time I'm like, this is such a sweet moment. I love this.
Yeah, I know. Boys are pretty great. I know girls are amazing. I mean, like you're having a girl, it's
Yeah.
amazing. And like Maria is like so great. She's so
Yeah.
great.
I feel like
It's just
Maria would be the type to also draw on you too if you wanted
yeah,
if
but
you wanted
Colin actually is my like he's so I mean Maria definitely is like she's
to.
very emotional.
I
Like
wonder where she
very
is.
anyways, Colin is my softie. He's like
Oh.
he's got the feelings. Do you know what I mean? Like whereas if he is has hurt feelings, like oh or do you know what I mean? Or if he feels let me say he feels a lot. He feels big
Yeah.
when he feels. Whereas
Okay.
Maria is just if Colin's feeling really big, well then Maria
Well,
definitely feels big because Colin is
yeah.
who he's her brother, she says.
Oh
She goes,
yeah.
and I'm his sister, and Colin's my brother. Like, yeah.
Oh, so that she has to have big feelings to be like, well, then I'm upset too.
Exactly. Oh, I heard this. It's like you didn't. I did it.
You
I did it
did.
last night. I was like, you didn't do everything happened last night or last
Last.
week. I'm like, no, it didn't.
Oh, that's
She said, we were
funny.
driving home from football and she's like, I heard my chain. I was like, when? Last night. I said, no. And when she says that, I'm like, typically she means like today, whatever. I was like,
Oh,
no, we were just at football, and you sat on me the whole time. You actually
yeah.
didn't even want to do anything, so I know you
Ooh.
didn't fall. And I said, I did it last week. I said, oh, it's just hurting now. Yeah, I was like, that's funny. Okay,
Aw, and that's how you know you're like, and you're tired and you're going to bed.
now she's asleep in my bed because I couldn't coax her in her own bed. I was like, fine, bye, good night. Anyways,
Honestly, like it is what it is. Like
yeah,
the parents out there that have their babies that love their bed, fucking good on you. I feel like
Colin.
in the middle of the night I have to like lean over and like smell Harrison a little bit and just like listen to him
Oh,
breathe and then oh, I can go back to sleep.
I think myself into like this worry. I was like, oh my God, are they okay? Are they
Yeah.
okay? And then like, I'll just be with them. Maria, I'm getting, get used to it, whatever. There'll be some point where they don't want to sleep with me at all, and that'll be
Well,
fine.
that's the thing. They're not going to want to sleep in this bed forever, and that's fine.
No.
I'm
I
I'm
was gonna say there was who was it? Fuck, what's his name? Oh my goodness, a celebrity. Oh, fuck. That's fine. It'll come to me later. No, I'll talk about it later. I have no idea. It's fine.
okay.
It's oh my God. Demi Moore, whatever Demi Moore's children's name, that family.
Lily? Yeah, yeah.
Whoever the guy is, that
You
the
oh
family.
the
One of
ex.
the daughters had said like she like bathes with her sister still
Oh
and sleeps with her
yeah.
mom sometimes. And I'm like,
Right.
the bathing, probably not. But like if I had the chance to snuggle with my mom, absolutely I'm gonna do it. Like,
You would,
excuse
yeah,
me?
in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. I'd be in there like a dirty shirt.
Yeah.
It's my mom's
Well,
bed. I'm a sleeper.
that's what I try to explain as an adult, being like, listen, you don't understand the best sleeps of my whole entire life as a kid were in my
Mom's
parents'
bed.
bed.
I was gonna say my mom's bed, not my dad's side.
Yeah,
My
no, dad
mom's
wasn't even in the fucking bed because there was no room.
exactly. No,
And then
but it's like
mom had to turn you over because she didn't like breathing
you
face
don't
to
want to
face.
breathe in your face. But I actually
I
have to do that
thought
with
for
my kids.
years that people were supposed to do that. And so when I remember one of my first sleepovers, when whoever it was sleeping towards me, and I was like, no, you have to turn the other side. And she's like, why? And I was like, because we're not supposed to be sleeping face to face. She said, why? And I was like, I don't know.
My mom said so.
My
Yeah, but I
mom,
don't like breathing on people's face. And I don't, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's, you know what it's like when you get older, you're like, I sleep best this way. It's how it is.
yeah,
Mom just had it mapped out. She did. And she's like, I don't want
she
to
had it
sleep
down to a science.
roll over. It wouldn't be she would roll over. She would tell you to roll over.
Yeah, yeah, she's not fucking going anywhere.
Like
She's
you need to
moving
turn
you.
around. It's like, but I just turned this way. It's like too bad. I have to sleep this way
True.
now.
And like if you were sick or whatever, then yeah, yeah, as soon as you were in that bed, out cold. So like I get it. It's fair.
Exactly. I want I was gonna say something about Matt. I think he
I think I
might
know what you mean.
still have naps in this bed sometimes, but like not with
I
mom, but
no,
like
no, but he would probably
it's
crawl if
great.
he had the chance to, he'd probably crawl in there for
I was gonna
sure.
say if I was real tired and I was at mom and dad's house, I
I
have
know.
definitely in the
They
last
they definitely
year.
offered it for me where I'm like,
uh,
yeah, no,
Sometimes it's
sorry.
nothing better.
Yeah.
Nothing better. Okay, anyways, that's enough about our mother's bed.
Yeah. But you know, I just it goes on to another reel that I just saw. Oh, I keep seeing actually. It's one of those things that they're like, isn't it wild how that your baby thinks the safest place in the world is your bed, and you're just like, well, then fuck, I'm never letting you leave. Like,
Do
just
it, exactly.
sleep in there forever.
Exactly. Yeah, do it, buddy. Exactly.
If I don't have to get up in the morning before 9 o'clock, then that's fucking amazing.
One
That's
day you
just,
will. One day you
I'm
will. And
sure.
it'll
Well, they have
suck.
to go to school at one point.
I know. Our camp, we're in camp right now
Oh yeah.
for Easter break, and camp starts at 9, which is fine because the kids are up at like 7 anyways. But like,
Yeah.
okay, let's go on to these readings before we
Yeah.
forget. Do you want to start? What do you want to do? Do you want to start with
Let's
yours?
do let's do one from the website, and then
Okay.
we'll do
Okay. Let's bounce back
one
and forth.
from yeah.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, I'll let you go first. I'm so excited.
Perfect. Okay. Um, yeah, so I have no idea who this is for, like from, because obviously we don't keep
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
or do
Be
we?
anonymous. They should know their questions, I hope, anyways.
They're anonymous, like yeah, they're anonymous. Like we yeah, like who knows. Anyways, first question. I have a huge urge to travel. I've never left North America. I want to go everywhere. LOL. Is there one particular region I should start with first?
Okay. Interesting. I like this kind of question.
Yeah. Where should this
Travel bug.
person?
Where should you go? Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, no kidding. Never left North America. That's really cool.
I mean, that's fantastic, especially if that like itch to travel is there.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't
God.
know why, but like,
Let's see. This would be hard
well,
to answer. I mean, it's not, but like, give me a minute here. Do we
I
have
don't
to
know
do
what,
our spiel? Is that a thing? We have to do that? People know how we read by now.
yeah, I think we're fine.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you
I
that.
think
Oh my God.
the
Sorry,
first,
oh, the
oh,
world.
the road
The
card.
world, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, a spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. I think that's just like, girl, there's
Yeah,
no bounds. Just go.
you're
Um,
ready to go on the world.
I
Well,
did get insights that come from meditation, the need to take a rest or vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, mental exhaustion, get more sleep. So that one could be like, although it's time to do it, don't just jump on a plane. Like,
yeah, yeah, even asking, like going through a meditation and asking your guides like where to go. Like as I was like just thinking and shuffling, I don't know why China brought up. Like I'm not sure if it's like going to Asia or Asian countries or something to try.
yeah.
But that was a place that came up first, which I was like, well, I'll say it. And if that resonates, great. And if it doesn't, not a big deal. Because yeah,
Um,
meditation would be a great idea.
Yeah, I just have an amazing opportunity to be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now's the time to take action. Do what you want. Sorry, do what you're passionate about.
Mhm.
Like this is just like this always takes me back to like infantile, the first stages. So like
Mhm.
at number one. So if there was like ever like again, like Brittany said, like that gut feeling to go somewhere, or the way I always relate this is like if it always felt like you were meant to go there at some point, and you're like,
Mhm.
huh, but when that's where you need to start. Even if it's not the most practical place to start, it's where
Right.
you need to start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the cards that I pulled are both fun ones. I've got the High Priestess, always a
Nice.
good one. It's like powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. The
Yeah.
answers you seek are within you. They cannot be found through the intellect, but instead are a product of your deepest feelings. Emotional situations provide great insight right now. Intuition and psychic messages should be treated seriously with great respect, and they can be relied on with confidence. Your dreams at night may also hold keys to understanding what actions to take next. So, yeah, it's interesting how like this is definitely it's not a time of action but reflection and meditation. Have faith that events will unfold perfectly and that you will know when to move forward. Remain patient and be at peace knowing that your inner guidance will not fail you.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because like maybe that means like you just have to save a little bit more and then you get to go on like a big adventure.
Yeah. It could like I do feel like it's not like just because you have the itch to do it,
Yeah.
you're gonna do it. I just think
Yeah.
you're gonna be this
Just get
place that you
prepared.
want to go is gonna be yeah. I am gonna pull an animal card. I'm just
Sweet.
gonna ask my spirit guides to be like, hey, is there an animal that we can associate this type of land with? Why
Yeah.
they hold on. And maybe not, but I don't know. We're gonna see if this is for you anyways. So
Yeah.
I'm nervous now.
I got a second card, the King of Ariel. So it says, so
Okay.
much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The
Yeah.
ability to manage finances,
Finances. There's an H in
man,
that.
is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancement in your career is likely. You've worked very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy more leisure.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's surrounding situations, surrounding people like yourself, a very successful person who has risen to the top professionally, someone who can direct many people or projects at once, and nature level, stable, powerful, and accomplished. So yeah, additional meanings is like career success,
Mm.
using your resources wisely, money in the bank, leadership
Yeah.
positions. So
Yeah.
both really good cards.
Right. And I pulled the golden egg. Also,
Oh,
I have to laugh because it's like this is like, oh, I pulled this oh, I gold the gold egg. What does that mean? Um, but it's the message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. So this is again listening to your heart. What weighs the heaviest on it? Recognizing what it is. Listen to the message that they've been waiting to tell you, that your guides have been waiting to tell you. Um, this kind of comes back to like the first card of like that youthfulness is it's like
yeah.
seeing that old friend and being like, okay, when I was 8, like where did I really want to go? Okay, do I still really want to go there? Like I think I do. And
Mhm.
maybe it's like it's just an old friend having that conversation with you again. But this is again bringing the mind into the center. We discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said that our inner guide sits there in deep meditation waiting for us. So yeah, that's what I would
I
say.
love
I know that's not a really good answer. Oh, Brittany's purple.
it.
But
Sweet.
anyways, as you do. But anyways, yeah. I'm excited for you. It sounds like a great time, girl. Like literally,
It
like the
does.
fact that the world was my like first card. It's like I think you're
Yeah.
just gonna be like galloping
Things
around the world.
Yeah, definitely for insight of where to go first, from what I've collected from all of the messages is like for sure it's a go. You're definitely going somewhere.
Yeah,
To choose where first, meditating and asking your guides of like what feels like in your gut is a good place to go and start. But also, like Jessica said, talking with someone who's known you for a good chunk of your life and had always said like you had once said this that you've always wanted to go there.
yeah. But I think sometimes you don't have to talk to someone. It could just be revisiting yourself
That's
and
true.
Jim at that age.
Just
Do you know what I
your inner
mean?
self.
If you've got a diary or whatever,
Yep.
because when I think of the world right now, I don't think of one spot for you.
That's
Which is exciting, especially if you're like, okay, I'm getting a twinge. Hold on, just let me think here. When I
maybe that
feel
means
that, I'm like, okay,
in the
stop it.
world.
Like, give me a minute. Like, I just think that, or I feel like it's the most unpractical way to start a journey sometimes when it's like, um, okay, so like Peru came up, but like, I don't know if that's for you, but that was just an example, and is that just kind of came out. But like it just seems like you kind of have to start there, even though you might have more interest in Asia, but I feel like you just want to go everywhere. And I
Well,
think
that's
if
the
you
thing.
spend that time to go everywhere, then do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It'd be good. It'd be, I mean, it'd be good. It'd be good. It'd be good.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be
Yeah.
so good.
Very good. Thank you for your question.
Sweet.
Do you
Thanks.
want me to do an Instagram?
Yep. I'm gonna probably
Instagram.
remain purple for the remainder of this episode. So sorry about that, guys, for YouTube.
Sorry, what'd you say? Oh, that's
That'll
fine.
probably remain purple for the rest of the
What? Purple's
episode.
great. Purple's so good. Okay, so this one I'm going to read as anonymous.
Okay.
Okay, the initials CR. Okay. Every time I start to look for a new job, family members have serious motor vehicle accidents,
Oh,
two head-on
fuck.
collisions. I work weekends, so this has been very accommodating, allowing me to be there for them for their appointments. I'm tired of it and I want a Monday to Friday. Is this the year I find a new job? Okay.
Oh,
I mean, also, that's
like
got to
a
be so
fucking starry, huh?
stressful and like
Yeah.
hard not to feel like that weight on your shoulders. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can understand that that's like it's
That's
hard
so
not to
good.
draw the conclusion that like how you know you're trying to find a new way and it's just like oh fuck sakes like so that you want a Monday to Friday
Can you
job.
start charging your family for your fucking gas?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
can that be a job for you
I
Monday
was
to
gonna say, can
Friday if
your
you have to
family
take
pay
this
you to
everywhere?
do that and be like,
Might
hey,
as well open it up
like
for
home
other
care?
people too. And yeah, no kidding, home care. And then you can just get paid to drive around and people to their appointments.
Exactly. Exactly.
Jeez. But yes,
That's
let's see what
awesome.
the cards have to say.
But
We're
thank you very
sorry.
much. Yeah. Have a look here. Is this what did I say? Was this the year? Hold on, I'm gonna read it again.
She finds a Monday to Friday.
Is this the
Okay.
year I find a new job? This the year you find a new job.
All right. We got two cards popped out.
Ah,
One of them is perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So that one, you've probably noticed that your past approach is no longer working for you. Duh, we get
ah,
that.
yeah, we got that.
Um,
Hmm.
while this time is, sorry, while this time of reflection is temporary, it is also extremely important for your spiritual evolution and growth. This card can indicate that your heart may be leading you to perform a selfless act of kindness for someone else. This form of compassion is always rewarded, which you kind of are already doing with your
Yeah,
family.
yeah,
And your angels will be standing by your side. Remember that you give the world your greatest gift by being your true, unique, eclectic self. So a pause for reflection, time moving slowly, a change in priorities, daring to be different. Oh, but the next one is the sun, which
I
you
can't
can't really
even
see,
see the card.
but it's really awesome. Its life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So I feel that that is a great sign because it says great things are headed your way. Your plans will succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Keep your thoughts and your words positive, and you'll thrive. Believe in yourself and those around you during this magical time. Inspiring new ideas lead the way to abundance and happiness. Public recognition or awards are very possible during this time. So, yeah, additional meanings are happiness, a trustworthy relationship, understanding oneself, and personal satisfaction. So, I definitely say yes, like what you've been
Yeah,
doing, you've been putting in the hard work, but it's going to pay off. It's paying off this
yeah,
year.
yeah. Very good. Okay, I'm just gonna do a couple here.
Yep.
Um, planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. So I always, when I see this card, it feels like very whimsical, but it feels like everything's kind of up in the air. But
Hmm.
now the thing is to remember, like she's in full control. Well, sorry, I'm backwards here. She's in full control as to what the ship is doing. So it
Yep.
is, that's part of it as well. It's like, yes, maybe things might be up in the air, but they're up in the air because I've put them there, because
Right.
I've decided to place them in a state of change. So you'll be,
Mhm.
change is coming because you're enacting it.
Right.
The Emperor, logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, structure and discipline. And that could be like, I mean, it sounds like you're a very selfless person by being there for your family members in this trying time. Like, again, I can't imagine the weight of that and having to be the back phone call of when people call. Also, what a blessing that people do see you in that light, but that has got to be so taxing on you. Like, you can't feel like you are able to do anything
No.
because at the expense of, well, they might need me. It's like they'll always need you,
Yeah.
right?
But it's
But
also okay for you to say, no, I'm busy. I'm
but
sorry.
that's
And
maybe
then
that's something
someone
that
else.
you need to discuss. Exactly. That's like
That's
comes a
okay.
point where you can't be there for everybody all the time, you
Yeah.
know?
Which we
So I
all
think
have been
part of
through.
that as well is when I say the emperor, he's always the one that gets things done. I mean, he is the tough one. When I put him beside the king, yeah, the king has the crown, but the emperor like gets things done. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. Magician, magic is alive in your life. What you need to be successful manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. And I think
Mhm.
that's part of it is your mindset as well. Is I think you're ready for this
Mhm.
change and you just need to believe in yourself that this change can happen.
And it's
Um,
okay to disappoint people if you're just like,
exactly. It's
well,
okay. If the worst case scenario is you disappoint or sorry, you're not able to help them for a little bit here, reality is not many people have a Monday to Friday job. Not saying you won't get one, but I mean, that's not in today's world anymore. Right?
yeah,
Hell, I hope you have a Monday to Thursday job, but it pays for 5 days a week. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope that that's what your best case scenario is, right?
that's the thing.
Or
It
whatever.
would be nice for you to have like the best balance for your own life and not
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
balancing your life to accommodate other people.
Exactly. Because where's your time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're
Where's your
working
time?
around other people's schedules and then so you want the
That's it.
weekends free to help more or
That's exactly it. Monday to Friday, you're working and then you're working your ass off on the
right?
weekend to get
Exactly.
everybody the appointments that they couldn't get 2:30 of the week. That's not fair to
Yeah,
you either.
exactly. I pulled the butterfly for you, which of course I really goes without saying means change.
Yeah.
But I'll read my little doodad for you because I do.
Because you
I
do.
love it. Oopsie shit. Sorry, everybody. What did you say?
No, I'm just repeating.
Oh,
Just saying because you do.
butterfly, butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, also everything is up in the air. I just want to like reiterate that.
Mhm.
Um, since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career.
Oh.
Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. That, and I mean, be kind to yourself. Let's be clear there.
Mhm.
There's being kind to others, yes, but not at your own sacrifice. Okay, so keep that in mind.
Yes.
Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon, committing to one daily routine, a meal, a practice, or prayer, done at the same time and place. It will do wonders for lifting the butterfly spirit. So when you're in balance, you're cheerful and graceful. When you're out of balance, you're fragile and frustrated. To bring into balance daily routine. And that's something, again, it comes down to control. What can you control? You can control what you do.
Yeah. But don't feel like you have to make changes to accommodate everybody else. You
You're, yeah,
literally are one person.
yeah,
And if you needed the help, would they be there for you?
I know. I hate going that way, but also I understand. But like again,
Not that everything has to have a give and take, but
no, but it's
also,
true.
like you, it sounds like you have been, I hate using the word, it's not used. I'm not using the word used. It's just,
No, you're
it
pouring
sounds
into
like,
everybody else's cups.
yes, exactly. And so it's like, okay, well, it's time to get your groove back, Stella, or whatever that show's.
Exactly.
What's
I
that
don't know.
called? Stella got her groove back. That's a movie.
I don't know. The
You should
Emperor's
know
New
this.
Groove. Also, the Emperor. Cool. Um, but the butterfly doesn't change its colors for other people, right? It evolves and transitions for itself,
Yeah.
right? Because it's
Oh,
time for it to grow, not because it's expected to be, but because it's ready to. So
that's right.
keep that in mind.
Love it. We
Love
hope
it.
that
Thank you for your
better.
question. Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't get, I'll put your initials out there again just so that you've got CR. Thank you very much.
oh,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. All
Yes.
right, next question from online.
I love how you're purple. And you're also kind of like mazy. Like it's
I
very
know.
like,
Yeah,
what's the
because why
word?
not, right? Like as if.
Pixely, pixely. And it's funny
Yeah.
because your camera is actually the better camera. Like my
I
camera's
know.
not
I'm
the
so
best.
fucking pissed. Yeah, but this computer's like not even 2 years
I
old.
know. And it's like, and Barney.
And purple.
Also, I just realized I'm so sorry. For those watching on YouTube, yes, this is what I look like. I wear this more than I don't wear this. I wake
Yeah,
up and I put it
it
on
makes
and I'm
me
like,
happy. It makes me happy that you wear that though, because I got that for
every
Christmas for you.
day. It's like it's great. I wear it every day. It goes down
I
to like mid calf, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
I
Well,
still have a
literally
blanket
when I
on.
saw it, I was like, oh, she's gonna love this shit. And then when I found out that both you and your husband both fight for it, I was like, oh fuck, I have to get him one now. I didn't realize.
I know we should just get another one. We just haven't. We're like, yeah, it's fine.
Well, if I could get my shit together and
I
like
know.
send Christmas gifts, then I would.
Nah, you're good.
But here we
All
are
right.
in April. Anyways,
Okay.
this is our third question. I
One
feel I've
second.
accomplished.
Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I gotta
Okay,
like, I'm just
sorry.
like, I want to concentrate, but I also want to have like fresh sets so I can breathe
Right.
into it. I know that's ridiculous. Okay.
Oh, it's all good.
Go ahead.
I feel I've accomplished my main life objectives recently, and I need to set new ones. Is there a specific area of my life y'all see potential in that I may benefit from putting extra energy towards? Thank you. Love you. Oh, we love you
We love
too.
that for you as well. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you've got like a checklist that you're like, and oh
Like,
my
what should I
God,
do next? You're
Maddie,
like, wow.
girl, can you tell us how you've done that? Can you share your
Oh,
secrets?
sounds like you have your life together.
Maybe,
Can you
maybe,
help us?
maybe you have to share your secrets.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, I haven't pulled my cards yet, but like maybe if you figured something out and like it's so hard to get your shit in order, as any person knows.
As we were just
um,
fucking talking about.
Sometimes you just need to like
Frozen
write,
day.
like maybe you need to create a cheat sheet for how you've gotten so far. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe you need to write a book
Maybe that's what I mean. Is like I think maybe you need to like
or have your own
share
podcast of
that.
really like easy tips of the day or whatever the
Yeah.
case is.
I feel like definitely writing. Writing seems to come up for me. Okay,
Oh,
cool. One.
it's exciting. Okay. I need to read the question again
I've
because it's
got
already.
three. What's next would be, I can summarize it.
Yeah. Is there a specific area of my life that I would benefit from putting extra energy towards?
Okay, so the emperor came up again. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept the leadership role, structure and discipline.
Sorry, I'm like darker purple now for whatever reason. So I'm
I swear, you're like just going down, guys. The next one I have is passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts, stay focused, and a passionate relationship. And just so you know, like that's like by steadfast, like you're on the route to wherever you're going. And this one, failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment in your or boredom, lost in your own world, wake up. So this could be like, I would say like this is a change of perspective. So I think it's really great that you are like wandering, metaphysics, like in this kind of sense, you're wandering looking for your next passion project or for your next goal. Um, this kind of tells me that like your focus needs to shift. And like, or we're looking in a place that we don't need to look. Do you know what I mean? Like it's time to turn around and look at like a side that we've never looked at before.
okay.
Um, so
And chalices, that's a card of chalices, right? Or
yeah,
cups or
this is
whatever.
the Four of Cups. Yeah.
That's a good
So what
one
this
though. I
means is like
cups are really confident.
there's three empty cups and then there's one. Sorry, I'm like inverted. So when I point this way, it's actually like the opposite way on the thing. Yeah, so there's three empty and one full one just behind again. So he's
Oh.
bummed because he's like, I got nothing, and behind it, it's like it's full. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
the card that came, so only one card popped out for me, and I shuffled for a little while, but it says, look for the magic in your life. This is for Raphael. Look for the magic in your life. Be aware of your own emotions. Seek out other possibilities. So I'm excited.
Like,
That one. There are additional options available to you. Your situation may seem to you to be limited or not what you had hoped for, but there is more here than meets the eye. Opportunities may present themselves, but your focus is too narrow, so you're not seeing them. Open your eyes to all possibilities. Life may be lacking in magic and excitement, but there is a great shot here at enlightenment. Spend time in meditation with the knowledge that any delusionment you feel is meant to urge you into self-reflection, leading to a happier life. So awareness of your emotions, taking things for granted, missing the point. So it's just like for
mhm.
extra things to come into your life because the word magic keeps coming up. I wonder if
Yeah,
there's anything to like a spiritual path that you're supposed to be on.
yeah. Well, on that note, I pulled my drag, or I pulled this, and I pulled a dragonfly.
Yeah.
Still, like, actually, first thing that came up was like, oh, the dragonfly in from Gilmore Girls, which I adore. Um, it's like just to give you a little bit of the history, the Dragonfly Inn within this is like again passion project of Lorelai Gilmore's, and like she leaves her big job, gives everything to this project, which obviously succeeds. So it's like you do need to find, or you're on the way to find like that thing. Now, keep in mind that it's like built from the ground up, right? she had to do everything. I mean, it was not something that she could just move right into. It was like, and it was a years. This was a long process for Lorelai. So
Mhm.
just keep that in mind. This could be total, but it just seems to fit. That's why I'm like, okay, that seems to go there. But
It's
the
funny you say
dragon,
that because there's dragonflies on this card. Not that you can fucking
that's
see the card.
hilarious. Yeah, I couldn't see it if I tried.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the dragonfly is the master of light, illusion, and the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So when you're in balance, you see clearly.
Please.
You clearly. You see clearly. You're joyful and you're magical. When you're out of balance, you can't concentrate. You've got a busy mind. To bring it to balance, focus on the breath. So I think like the fact that you're restless right now
Right.
tells us that you do need to relax. You need to just be here for a minute. You need to focus. You need to dream. You need to maybe
I'm
like what you
getting
said,
excited,
get
but
excited. And it could be, you're right, it could be a magical thing. It just feels like I said, it feels like whatever this next thing is going to contribute, like you're gonna need a lot of time. And I
yeah.
could mean like it could be time as in months, it could be years, but it's gonna be like a big one for you, what it feels
Mm.
like. But again, not in the place that you expected, but you need to own
Gotta
it.
rest up.
Yeah, you need to own it. You need to meditate on it. You need to, yeah. I hope that makes
Mm.
sense. I
I hope
wouldn't
so.
talk about Lorelai Gilmore that much if I wasn't
If I
a
didn't believe in her
or
wholeheartedly.
if I didn't know her story back and forth and
Oh
upside down
God,
and
that's
backward.
which is so funny. I've still never seen but only because it wasn't my thing. And that's okay. Not everything is everyone's thing, which is fine.
Totally. Oh, I was like in my 20s before I watched it. And then
Yeah,
when I watched it,
there
I was like,
you
and now I was watching it today because I put it on while I work at my computer. It's in the background. I'm
go.
like, this is my life.
Yep,
Anyway,
and it's perfect.
yeah.
But yeah, it's yeah. So amazing. Thank you for
Yeah.
your question.
Perfect. All righty. Thank you. The next one I have is another Instagram one. I'll leave it anonymous because I know this person and they will know who it is. Will it be a success? Is the
Okay.
question. Will it be a success?
So we're
We
not
don't know
sure
what
if
it
it's
is.
18. We're not sure what it means
We don't know
regarding
what,
the stuff of life, but we will
yeah.
see what the cards bring up.
And again, like we know this person, but we're not like, I don't know. I don't talk to her enough to know anything. I also live over here, so I'm totally disconnected from everybody.
Well, I got a card that I've already pulled today, which is cool. The
Okay.
perspective card.
Yeah.
There's a better way, pause for reflection and insight, dare to be different. Sorry, that one just like flew out of the deck. So I was like, okay, well, clearly you need to be talked about first. Okay. And then the second one just flew out. So I'm gonna go quickly over the perspective one just as a recap for you. You probably noticed that your past approach is no longer working for you. Pause what you're doing and look at things from a different perspective. While this reflection is temporary, it's also extremely important for your spiritual growth. This card may indicate that your heart may be leading you to perform a selfless act of kindness for someone else. Your form of compassion is always rewarded, and your angel is standing by your side. So, yes, a change in priorities, a pause for reflection, dare to be different. And then my second card is the King of Raphael, which is yes, it's safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions, which has like dolphins in the background. So it'd be wild if you end up picking out a dolphin.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just
well,
gonna do my angel answers really quick. Oh God, I really don't use this deck enough.
yeah,
This
no, do it.
like
Is it okay if I quickly read this while you shuffle
keep
or no?
doing, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, yes, you have the ability to accomplish great things at this time. Indulge any longing you have to create art or music. Lend a hand to those around you who need assistance. Expect to meet someone who you can really trust who is driven by the heart. Wise and heartfelt advice really make a difference. So this card also surrounds a person that a warm and generous person who understands human nature, someone who takes romantic relationships and close friendships very seriously, honorable, refined, chivalrous. I can never say
Chival
that
chivalrous,
again.
chivalry, chivalrous. Yeah.
Highly regarded. Additional meanings is a patron of the arts, a peacemaker, a father or father figure, and an interest in the healing arts.
Before I
If
pull
there's
my big
somebody,
deck,
sorry,
sorry.
sorry.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Um, It's yeah, what I'm getting from both of those cards is like cards, sorry, it's a pause for reflection. But yes, like it is going to be a success, but like just let it
Let it
flow
happen.
the way it's
Let
supposed to
it
happen.
be. Let
Yeah,
them.
don't mess too much. Don't meddle too much. Just
Yeah.
let it happen.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Whatever that is supposed to be to you.
I'll say my angel act. Oh no, no, my angel card. It said take action. I hate
Hmm.
this deck. I hate it so much. I always say about it all the time because it's like,
It's
but also
rude.
she's like, I'm
Nature.
in control. She almost looks like a wizard.
She's like, bitch, got
She's riding a
this.
unicorn. The bitch is riding a unicorn. Actually, that's a man. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's whimsical. It's amazing. Take action. Do what you gotta
Women.
do, girl. Just keep going on. The next one I have, oh Jesus, girl.
Oh my gosh, is it the dolphin?
No.
Oh no.
But
It's a
it's the
moth,
Ten of
isn't it?
Wands.
It's a
It's the
fucking
Ten of
moth. Oh.
Wands. No, working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life. Let others help you. Health
Oh,
promises.
I know who this person
Let
is. That's
others help you.
yeah.
And the other one is manage your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. And actually, when you were talking, Brittany, because I was feeling like there was a little bit of charity mentioned in that. And again,
Ah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to feel this. And it could
Yeah.
be just like, is it going to be successful? I think it's like you give what you get, right?
Mhm.
And I think that if you are, or sorry, you get what you give. That's what it is. But I know this person is a giving person, and I think that's the trust of like, you have to, you know that that's going to come back to you. And I think that's having that piece of that. Um, Although, yeah, I've got victory, wise choices that bring public recognition, success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. So I'm going to say, yes, it will be a success, but let others help you. And that's no problem with that, right? Like there's have people around you.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you don't have the right people around you. Do you know what I mean?
That's
It
the
shouldn't
thing.
be a matter of if I can ask somebody. It's the
Maybe it's reflecting to make sure that you have the right people around you.
that exactly. It's just a matter of okay, making sure you've reassessed. I'm gonna pull an animal one for you quickly. Hold on. I got the peacock. Thank you.
Ooh, show off. I'm just kidding. I
So,
love
did you know
it.
a peacock is actually the man and a peahen is the lady?
So how do we know? Okay, so then any
Peacocks,
bird with
peacocks are
a
the ones that are all showy, and a
oh,
peahen is like not. They don't have as big tails and stuff like that.
looks like a chicken.
I don't
Looks like a
know.
long neck chicken.
I'm gonna say it's not a chicken, but it's definitely not as showy. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think that it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that its beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of self and others. So when you are in balance, you're confident and kind. When you're out of balance, you can't digest situations. To bring it to balance, meditation on the navel. So like your gut feeling there.
Okay.
I thank you for this person for submitting a question.
Yes.
Without us harassing you to do it. But yeah, I hope that's helpful. I hope that's
Yeah.
helpful.
We want to know from anyone who's
Yeah, let
submitted
us know.
questions. That was number
Ah,
4,
that
Jessica?
was four. So we have one more. Yeah.
One
Wait, no, wait.
more.
Oh, I lied. I've done two. How many have you done?
2.
Okay. Oh yeah, because did I start? I think
I
I started.
started. I started.
One, two, three, four. Oh, that was mine. Oh yeah, so one more. Oh my God. And then we're gonna do another episode, guys. If you didn't get a read bet there. But yeah.
Yes. So you can't get mad at us. It's
Don't
just
get
really,
mad.
it
Exactly.
takes a lot of energy, and we want to make sure that you're not super bored if we haven't gotten to
Mhm.
your
And
episode.
we wanted to like make sure each question had its like own point as well. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, go on with the next one. Hold
All
on.
right. Yeah, when you're ready and shuffling, then I will.
My cards are
I'll
just
say.
getting a little old. They just need a little bit more time. It's a little raggedy. They're like so abused. So
I was
bad.
gonna say that reminds me of this was years ago now when we went to a like really fun, ridiculous open house and like my one friend Hannah, Jessica and I were chatting with her in a room and you were talking about how like flimsy and delicate your Ardennes card is. And you're like, oh, it's oh fuck, how do you put it?
Doesn't travel well.
It's like, yeah, it doesn't, it's not safe to travel. And she's like, oh, yeah, they give you trouble for the border. And she's like, no, like it's in a plastic bag.
Like I have a picture of it. I travel with a picture of it. And then if I can still get my discount.
Yeah, I don't even know if you can anymore.
I fight for it every time I go.
I've,
I used to get 15% and now give me 10. They give me the student discount whenever I do. But
oh, well, there you go. You're like, listen, I am
I've been
part of the
shopping here.
top
I've been
100.
shopping here longer than you've been alive,
Yeah.
ma'am.
You
Anyways,
see this card here is real and it
this
has
is
a 00
hold
in
on.
front.
Because we're on the topic and I just had to like download like I have an app that I keep all my shit in. Oh God, I'm not gonna do this right now. Anyways, it's like I'm in like B, like it's like A, B, C, D, as they add back then, I'm in B. So like that's how
And
old this.
there's like thousands of numbers. So it's like, oh
Yeah.
my
Mhm.
God.
I think
Okay.
Ardennes is like international. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's go. Which I think it's just
When you have
Canada.
your, what? I don't know. I honestly don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Might as well fact check.
I'm just literally what countries
It'll
are
bother
again?
the, it'll bother
Uh
us.
in it's just Canada, United States, and Middle East. Why the Middle East? Cool, whatever. What
All
does it
right.
mean? Great forest. Anyways, go on. That doesn't
Well, you might as well get that card up and ready because I'm sure you'll do some shopping while you're here, especially because your little mouse will be able to pick out some really cute things from there.
not fit
Hair,
that clothes yet. The hair stuff
not
maybe.
clothes, but the hair stuff is so
Yeah.
freaking cute there.
hmm
And
hmm
she's a dolly, so clearly she's gonna go shopping there.
Oh yes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm thinking of moving in with a family member so I can rent out my home, which would give me more financial freedom. But I don't want to give up my freedom of living blissfully alone. So my question is moving out or staying put best aligned with my highest good? Thank you. Oh, that's a good question. That's
That
that's
was
a
a
tough
very
one too. Sorry?
no, it's okay. Okay, so can you just read the last line? So she wants to move in with a family member.
Well,
She
she's
doesn't
thinking
want
of moving in with a family member so she can rent out her current home.
yeah, but she doesn't want to
So
like give up the life of living like
of living alone. So she doesn't know what is best for her highest good right now is moving out or staying put best aligned because
yeah.
obviously it'll help bring her
Oh, for
financial
sure.
gain, but then
Yeah.
she does lose that privacy that she's so used to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like anything, as a friend, let's say this first. If you've lived with this person before and it's
Mhm.
tolerable, okay, set a term, do it for a year and assess.
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
you're not, I mean, you can do it for shorter, but more often than not, when you're renting out your home, it's like a year, right? That's like the minimum what people would want. I mean, unless it's like a student housing, you know what I mean? Then it's like, you can do it for a term or whatever. Um,
Or you
so
rent it out for an Airbnb. You could always go back and forth.
literally, exactly. You can always try that, and actually, that's like good money. I don't know where you live, but like, but then again, that's somebody else in your space. So I mean, if you're safe and you feel like it's a good decision, I think commit to a year is a long time, but it's also not, right?
Mm.
So if you can, like, you can do anything for a little while, right? But I feel
It's
like,
interesting though
yeah,
what my coach just said.
tell me what
So
your card said.
the five of Michael dropped first, and I'm just gonna make sure that I have backup here because it doesn't sound so awesome right away. It says five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach.
Okay.
So it says stop and reconsider if the actions you're planning are worth your time and energy. You may
Hmm.
very well win the day, but there is a strong possibility that there won't be much to celebrate in the end. Ask your angels if there are other more uplifting paths you might follow. There's
Yeah,
a lot of negative energy coming from the people involved in the situation that doesn't match your vibration.
totally.
Um, Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. Make more optimistic plans, even if things didn't turn out the way you'd hoped. Value what you've learned and try again with improved information. So it says
Hmm.
like additional meaning is negative thinking, wasted energy, and need for greater self-awareness.
Hmm.
So for me, it doesn't necessarily mean like what I'm getting when I see this card is it might end up being more hassle than it's worth for the money. And is the money
Hmm.
going to be worth it at the end if you do rent out your house?
That's what I'm
Because of
feeling. Yeah. It's
stress of
like,
the person to be living with,
yeah,
or it could be the stress of the person renting it.
exactly. Because you don't, again, renters suck. No, actually, you know,
Oh,
that's a lie. My renters were amazing, and I love my
yeah.
renters. They don't
Those
listen
that
to
are
this podcast,
nominally low.
but they're the best people I could have asked for. But it is like, it's a stressful situation. Now, for the money, let's talk about the money. I haven't pulled my cards yet. I know, Brittany, sorry, you got another one. But like
It's
for the
okay.
money, if it's just a financial thing,
Mhm.
the pros and cons of this. Okay, renting it out. Are you going to make money? That's number one. Is it a profitable business? Like it is business, right? Is there
Mhm.
profit in it? Do you see it right away or is it over time? Okay, so if you can you see a profit in a year? Yes, no, maybe so, right?
Yeah.
Or or do we need to look at downsizing and saving some money immediately, right? Selling your home for market, you know what I mean? And then downsizing.
Or having a renter in your own home so you can still have like depending
Rent
on
your
what space you
spot,
have,
rent out a
if you have a
room.
house, renting the basement so you still
Yeah,
have private space.
yeah.
Or yeah, it's all about money at the end of the
It's so
day. But
hard. It's yeah.
so my
Anyways,
second card is the
yeah.
leap of faith card. So it says you are fully empowered to follow a new path in life that is full of excitement and wonder. The opportunities for evolution and growth are truly unlimited if you just have faith in yourself and believe in your dreams. You only have to take the first step to find yourself on the way to a happier new life.
Yeah.
Angels and guidance will send you helpful people to assist you as you go along. You're encouraged to be proactive in researching whatever information is required. Don't let a lack of experience or self-confidence hold you back. You are
Mhm.
meant to have the joy you seek.
Yeah.
So, like being self-assured, believing in yourself, courage, following your heart. So, these cards together, it doesn't say like moving in with your family member is a bad thing, renting
Mhm.
your house is a bad thing. It's just like maybe it's time you should consider all of your options.
Yeah.
And then once you feel in your gut that you're like, okay, this is what I want to do, go for it.
Try it. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I concur with all
Think
that.
about just like Jessica said, like weigh out all the options, weigh out what you want to do, whether that means, like Jessica said, have you ever lived with this person before? Did it go well? Did you guys have any issues? How are you with boundaries? Because living with someone is,
Especially somebody that like you know really well. It's like
yeah,
the good thing and bad thing about living with family or friends out of are your teens. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's that choosing to live with somebody can be really difficult sometimes. And that's just because life is different, right? But
Well, and everyone has, different
mhm.
different ways of life of what their daily life looks like. And so with this person who wouldn't mind you living with them, what is their daily routine like? And will that be cohesive to yours? Or will you ever
Exactly.
see them? Are you
Hmm.
really close with them? So you want to spend time with them? Because sometimes
Yeah.
that can be so much time. It's so tough to say. Just
Yeah.
think about everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about all of the options. And if it still feels really good, then oh, I'm
The
excited.
third time I've seen the Emperor today. The third time in this reading, the third time. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. So, like, you have a mapped out plan.
Mhm.
Be confident in that plan. Again, the Emperor gets shit done. So, it's whatever you decide to do, make sure that if you're leasing it or renting it out, rental agreement, rental
Yes.
insurance, make sure you are doing it the
Yeah.
way that you need to do it. And
Yeah.
vice versa. If you're renting from your family member, rental insurance, rental agreement. And I know it's like the legality of it, maybe like whatever, but like it is so important. And that's what I mean. Like when he's like, no, 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 we're going to do it this way. And I think that's part of it as well. You have to, and the person you're starting with they have to see that
Mhm.
plan.
Well, not to scare anybody here, but no, no, I haven't brought
Did I
this up to
fucking
Jessica.
shuffle my cards?
Yeah.
Did I actually? Because I just pulled the three same cards from the last one.
Oh, well, do you want to take a quick shuffle and just see
I
again?
do. Yeah, because I'm like,
Well,
what?
while you're shuffling, again, I'm not saying this to scare anybody, but our good friend Audrey, who definitely doesn't listen to the podcast, she rents her basement, and her tenant did not have insurance at all, and she forgot about a candle when she fell asleep and burnt the lady's couch down, Audrey's couch.
Yeah.
So, and wrecked her floor, I think. So,
Lucky that it was just the couch. Also,
thank fucking
couldn't
God.
it
Yeah.
just spread to our house, you know?
It couldn't have just popped
Um,
along, but
Dropped on over. She's our neighbor. That's why I said that.
you know,
Okay.
Audrey's the best one.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach up. Okay, so anyways, but I do stand by my emperor shit. Get that
Yeah.
shit done.
I feel like the
Okay.
Emperor was still a very valid card for
Is it
this.
like, okay, I don't even know, guys. I'm just like, I don't even know. Okay, I just don't even know. I'm
I
just
don't
feel
even
like I'm
know.
just playing with cards at this point. Okay, news we're celebrating, so I don't know what else is happening in the world. Joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancies, or graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. So this could be the
Oh, that's
whoever
fun.
I'm moving in with could be a time of my life in exactly what I need.
Totally.
Or it could be that I need to put myself in my chosen family circle right now. Chosen family could still be family,
Oh,
right?
fun.
It's just, making sure that your circle is filled with good people.
Hmm.
Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from the drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. So again, it's like I always say this is like rehearsing the speech in the mirror and being
Hmm.
like, this is how I want to do it. And it's sticking to those guns and being like, yeah, that's exactly why. But now working too hard or too many hours. This is the last one I just pulled as well. The need for balance in life. Let others help you. Health problems due to stress. And I think this could be more of unnecessary stress
Mm.
and evaluating just how stressful it could be. Again,
Hmm.
I don't know. You're going to do what you want to do, and I want you to do whatever you want to do, but I guess that's what they want you to look at every angle.
Yeah.
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 Right on.
Is there an animal for her
Oh, yeah, sugar.
or him? Or actually, we don't even know
Them. I
female.
don't even know. You
Yeah.
didn't say we.
Sorry.
You just said
I just call
girl.
everybody. I call everybody girls.
Girl, lady, ma'am,
Everybody.
Sarge. Okay.
Sarge.
Okay, so let's have a little looky look. For you, you may get the firefly. I've gotten so much air in this
Oh,
reading has been ridiculous. One deck.
ridiculous. Mm.
They're all together, these ones. Do, 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 do. Yeah, what did I pull? I pulled a peacock, a
Peacock.
butterfly, a firefly,
Yeah.
and a butterfly, firefly,
A peacock.
dragonfly, and a peacock. Is that five? I have no idea.
That's five. Yeah.
They're all air elements. That's hilarious. Firefly.
Wild.
All right, okay, so the firefly. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? So when in balance, you write, create, and brainstorm. When you're out of balance, burnt out, or feel dull, to bring it to balance, write a poem or draw. I definitely like the brainstorming section.
Brainstorming would definitely
Be
hit
like,
the.
let's make a plan and let's light the path there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to. Well, if you ever want to let us know
Tell us
how
this. We want to know how it goes. We want to know what
we'd
you
love to
decide.
hear.
We're too damn nosy. So,
We,
yes. Okay. Well, we've got more to do.
yeah.
That was the first half. Oh
You're
my
gonna have
God.
to wait till next week, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Yeah. Well,
Do we have
guys,
time? Do we have time to do one card reading for the week for everybody?
I mean, we can. I'll do it. Yeah. Real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull from the mermaid deck just because she was
Sure.
aggressive. So, what do people
Aggressive.
need to hear this week? This Easter weekend?
Yeah. Oh my God. Easter. Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus, indeed. Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus. Look, it's Jesus. It's Jesus.
Jesus.
I should watch that. Seriously.
Awareness.
Aware.
Awareness from the beautiful mermaid. Because, oh, Jessica's excited.
No, I just got
This
another air in this one.
Oh, fair. Yeah, no, that's funny. This mermaid wants you to know it's time to ground yourself and become more aware. Your senses may be heightened at this time, being aware of potential scenarios that can aid you as you swim through calm and troubled waters, sorry. Notice the details as you float through your life. Your awareness is a beautiful and natural gift that can offer insights even before a situation has fully revealed itself. Clairvoyants and mediums have a heightened sense of awareness on the earthly and spiritual planes, so perhaps you're developing your sixth sense. If so, this card confirms it's the correct path for you and that the gift of heightened awareness can benefit others as well as yourself. Meditation is amazing. When you become more aware, you tend to notice things that others may not have seen. Awareness can also help you foresee any potential challenges in your life, and therefore enables you to take action to avoid certain circumstances. So there you go.
Cool.
There
Love
you
it.
go.
Love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I pulled another air animal. The
What?
nightingale.
Jesus
They're
Christ.
all different, guys. Like
They're all different animals for
they're
today.
they're all air animals, all birds, or like animals with flight.
Yeah.
Okay, so fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The
Mhm.
song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something that you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. So when you're in balance, you sing, speak freely with kindness. When you're out of balance, you might feel shy or have a lump in the throat. And to bring it to balance, music. So,
Love it.
hallelujah.
Who let the dogs out?
Never don't. Anyways, okay.
So, where can everybody find us, Jessica?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I think that's it. Is that right? Yeah.
I think
At
so.
Basic Banter for Witches. And then you can email us, basicbanterforwitches@gmail.com. Yay.
Yeah.
And we'll keep open our like the portal for the link for questions. So yeah. You guys can keep submitting them. We may not get to it in this season, but we will maybe have a season opener. We might just have to do whatever.
Yeah,
So
we'll do our best. We'll do our best.
yeah.
All
Very
right,
good.
guys. We love
Thanks,
you.
guys.
See you
Love you.
again. Bye bye now. Bye bye.
Bye.